G'day YouTube and welcome to Leah's Handmade Crafts, episode number 18 I think. I'm not real sure. It's April 12 today and Friday. It's late in the afternoon. It's about 4 o'clock. Actually it's going on 5 o'clock. I'm coming to you for a few things. One, to talk about my 200 subscriber giveaway, and to talk explain what the prize will be for that, and two, to show you a whip that I'm doing at the moment, and also to talk about a special young man. I went to a funeral today for this young man. He was only 22. He had Duchenne's muscular dystrophy, Alex, and I first met him when I was working at a local high school. He was one of our students, and the funeral that I went to today was one of the most uplifting funerals I have ever been to. It was standing room only. For a young man of 22, he touched an inordinate amount of lives. He loved his sports. In fact, he followed the same football team that I follow. He played an inordinate amount of wheelchair sports. Whatever he could play, he did play. Whatever he loved, he enjoyed watching. In fact, we were told during the service today that he would scream and yell at the television and scream on his football team and harangue the referees. And I had to giggle because he was told what I am inevitably always told, which is, Mum, they can't hear you. They mightn't be able to hear me, but I feel better for yelling and screaming at the television. But yeah, he was a very special young man. So if you know anybody who is living with or suffering from Duchenne's muscular dystrophy and you have a few pennies, consider giving their local charity a few dollars, because until we can find a cure, our boys at age 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7 are continuing to be diagnosed with this dreadful disease which leaves them locked in a wheelchair, unable to enjoy life and dying way, way, way too early. The D&D charity here in Australia, for those who are interested, is Save Our Sons, and they do amazing, amazing work in trying to realise and research money and funds. So, for a cure, Save Our Sons. Yeah, Vale Alex, I hope you're at peace, son, because God knows you had a bloody hard life. And it was good to know you for the most part. There were times where you challenged us, but you were an amazing young man facing something none of us could ever have imagined. And for the most part, I would say you did it with grace. And that is all any of us can ask for. The other thing, sorry, excuse me 2 seconds. Sorry about that. The other thing is my 200 subscriber giveaway. Once again, thank you very, very much to everyone who has joined my channel since the very beginning, and all of the new subscribers. I am blown away by how many of you have joined and how many of you have wanted to be a part of my mad clan. I'm now up to, let me just check that, because I think it's 230 something. Let's just have a look. Hooly dooly, scratch that. I don't know whether you'll be able to see this. No, can't see it. 250 subscribers. Hooly truckin' dooly. That is amazing. Last I saw it was 236. Wow. I am just humbled and thanked everyone who has given me shout outs, who has hollered out my name and continued to help me to grow. You humble me and you blow me away by your generosity. I have no words. So for my 250 subscriber giveaway, I'm participating in a few swaps at the moment, so my funds insofar as paying for shipping are quite heavily reduced at the moment. So what I was thinking of doing is saying that whoever wins can choose any Ravelry purchase up to the value of $10 US. So if there's, you know, 2 tops or, you know, however many patterns up to the value of $10 US, I'm happy to organize and send your way. So so the prize for the 200 subscriber giveaway is a Ravelry pattern or a series of Ravelry patterns that are at the value of $10. So $10 US. So all you need to do is like this video, be a subscriber, because I will check to see if you are a subscriber. If you're not a subscriber, I will have to redraw. And leave me a comment. Tell me something that you love about life. In Alex's honour, let's make it something that we love about life. It can be crocheting, it can be your family, it can be whatever it is that has meaning to you in your life and that makes your life more meaningful. So, yeah. So like, subscribe, and leave me a comment about what it is that you love most about life and what gives your life meaning. I will draw this on, let's make it 1 week from today, so the 19th of April. I'll do it at 7 p.m. Sydney Eastern Standard Time, which means that the rest of the world will have reached Friday by that stage as well. So let's make it 7 p.m. next Friday evening, Australian Eastern Standard Time. Have liked, subscribed, and left a comment, and I will put the random comment generator in action, and I will pick one winner, and you will be able to pick patterns from Ravelry to the value of $10 US. So that's that. And the last thing I'd like to talk about is my whip. I'm doing 2 at 1 actually at the moment. One of the first patterns that I ever printed off, in fact the very first pattern that I ever printed off, was for this shawl. It's the Crochet It For You shawl. And it's by Yarnspirations or the Crochet Crowd. And Mikey does a video on it, and oh my gosh, it is as pretty as it looks. Now, I'm not going to show you my work in progress yet, because both projects are birthday presents, but how pretty is that? I just don't want to give away the colours and everything just yet, because it might give away who they're for. So I'm just showing you the pattern so that anyone who wants to try it themselves, and I'll put a link for it down below, both the written pattern and also the YouTube tutorial. But oh my gosh, honestly, it is as easy as it looks. And if you can follow graphs, honestly, you can go with this and just run with it. It is absolutely glorious. Oh, and I'm also doing... actually, hold that. I'll be back in a sec. I fibbed a little. I actually have a few more whips in the process. I'm also doing Laurel's Spring Shawl from the Dabbling Hook. And this is the start of it. Oops. I'm using... So this is... It's an asymmetrical shawl. I've been looking for an asymmetrical shawl for a while now. I'm using Lion Brand's... What am I using? The Unforgettable, not the Unforgettable. Lion Brand's... I don't even know what it's called. I'll put a link down below. But honestly, the Dabbling Hook, if you're looking for an asymmetrical shawl, this is it. It is the easiest, prettiest, softest shawl. And as I said, I'd been looking for an asymmetrical shawl for a while, and now I've got one. I'm just so bloody happy with it. So that's that. And I'm using a K-hook. So that's one of my projects. And the other thing I'm doing, I decided to make my own pattern for this. As you know, or those of you that have been watching me the last little bit, I managed to get a hold of this 24/7 cotton by Lion brand, which I love the feel of, and it's so nice and coarse to make scrubby things. So I'm making a scrubby for my back. So I'm in the process of reversing the pattern down here, up here. And once I've done all of this in one panel, then what I will do is, using this cotton, I'm going to add 2 arm bits so that when I'm rubbing it along my back, I've got something to hold on to. So these will go together, and I can't wait. I just really love the, I don't know what the word is. It's not, it's soft, but it's what's the word? It's soft, but it's also quite coarse at the same time. But coarse enough that it's not hard or sharp and scratchy on your body, but coarse enough that it will debride the skin that you need debrided. So can't wait. That's in the process, and I'm hoping to have that all finished sooner rather than later. But that's that process there. So they're my current whips. I plan down the track, once I've finished those and I've got a few other odds and ends done, I'm going to commence the Adirondack shawl. I've just got to get the right amount of I'm looking at either one of the cake styles. I don't know which one yet, but I'm going to get one of them. And once I've got enough of the cakes, then I'll commence that. The other thing I've got noodles of now, and I can now make the Ombre shawl, and I can also make, hang on a minute, I can also make the Earl Grey, where is it? The Earl Grey shawl by, no, wrong one. I've got too many pattern books, that's my problem. I've been building myself some pattern books. I print off patterns and then add them. So I'm going to do the Adirondack and the Ombre shawls at some stage this year, and I'm also going to do the Earl Grey wrap by Two Wands. So I can't wait to do that one, and I'm going to do that in what's left of the jeans, Lion brand jeans cotton that I've got, or yarn or whatever it is, because I really love the colours. I'm a real blues girl and a real jeans blues girl, so I cannot wait for that. So on that note, as I said, for my giveaway, please like, subscribe, and leave a comment of the things that you love most in life. Hold your loved ones near and dear, because God knows that we don't have them for as long as we think we do. And if you're, by way of prayer, offer up a prayer for young Alex, that he's in peace and no longer suffering. Because none of us should have to suffer as he suffered, especially so young. But in the meantime, until next time, keep crafting, keep crocheting, have fun, and God bless.